Get ready to check out this macrame trick on how to make a round macrame coaster like this. Hi everyone, it's Nicole here and welcome to BOCHIKNOT Macrame, the channel where you will find all things macrame related, from DIY pattern tutorials, helpful tips and tricks videos, and much more. If you guys are interested in learning more macrame, click that subscribe button and then also give this video a big thumbs up. So coasters are very functional home accessory items that are used to protect countertops, tabletops, and they also make great home decor items as well. In this exclusive DIY pattern, you'll discover the secrets on how to create a stunning intermediate level floral coaster pattern. I created a ring-like floral design, perfect for those spring and summer months, using primarily double half hitch knots. Now, if you're wondering how we connected it so that it is a continuous pattern, you guys will have to stay tuned to find that out later in the tutorial. You will need a special tool for this pattern, and that's a crochet hook. So if you guys don't already have one, I do recommend getting one for this pattern. For more information on what you'll need, you can check out the description below or check out the list that will be posted right after this intro. And with that said, let's get started. So the main material you will need is some cord. I've used 4mm for this pattern, and below are the suggested cord lengths using 4mm cord. This is the cord that I will be using today. It is a 4mm single strand cord in the color Dusty Mauve. This is from our signature cord line called the Rainbow line. It is a nice sturdy cord to work with. There is a large color selection within this line, therefore it makes the most beautiful and vibrant macrame patterns. To begin, we're going to start with our shortest strand of cord at 150 centimeters long, and we're going to take one end and place it down horizontally. Pin or tape that horizontal cord end down, and then taking our second strand of cord at 300 centimeters long, folded in half, we're going to attach it onto the horizontal cord with a reverse lark's head plus half hitch knot. So start with a reverse lark's head knot first, then take the right end and make a half hitch knot on the right side, and then after that take the left end and make a half hitch knot on the left side. You'll need to leave a few inches of space on the left side of the horizontal cord end. I'd say leave about 5 to 6 inches of space there. Now taking our longest cord at 450 centimeters long, make a reverse lark's head plus half hitch knot right beside it to the right. Now to start off our very first petal of this flower, we're going to take that third cord from the right as an anchor cord and the cord next to it on the right as a working cord for a double half hitch knot to the right. This will form the double half hitch knot in the center of the petal. Then folding that top anchor cord downwards over to the left, we're going to start with the next cord down for a double half hitch knot onto the same anchor cord. And then continue this pattern all the way to the left. Now our very first petal is complete. Before we start on the second petal, we're going to add another double half hitch knot in between these petals. To do that, we're going to take that second cord from the right as an anchor cord and then take the cord next to it on the right as a working cord for another double half hitch knot to the right. Now taking the anchor cord from the left, we're going to bring it over to the right and make a full row of double half hitch knots all the way to the right side. This is the start of a full petal pattern with double half hitch knots. Because we started off the first one with reverse lark's head plus half hitch knots, we're going to make this row slightly different with a full row of double half hitch knots to the right. This is how we're going to make all the petals underneath. Now, similar to the first petal, we're going to add another double half hitch knot in the center. Taking that anchor cord from the top, bring it over to the left for a row of double half hitch knots to the left. Now that we have made our first full petal with double half hitch knots, so starting from left to right and then all the way back to the left, we can now add another double half hitch knot in between the petals before we start on our third petal. Add a third petal below. Now continue this pattern below until you have a total of 10 petals. When you're done the 10 petals, this is what the pattern should look like. For the very last petal, we're just going to add one more double half hitch knot to the right side. And now all that there's left to do is weave the cords at the back of the coaster to connect the start and the ends together. First, I'm going to cut off the excess cords, leave about 3 inches of cord left over so that there's enough cord to weave through the loops at the back. And this is the part where we will need our crochet hook to weave the cords through at the back. The basis of this weaving is we're going to take all the cords on one side and we're going to thread it through the other end of the pattern. So as you can see, there's more cords hanging out on the right end. We're going to thread most of those cords through the loops on the left end, which is the end that we started with. Match the ends together and weave the cord ends through a loop next to it. To make sure that it's nice and secure, I would recommend threading each cord through 2 loops at the back. So once you've threaded the cord through one loop, thread it through a second loop and then cut off the excess cord. Once you're left with the 2 cords at the very bottom, what we're going to do is thread them through the opposite sides. Once you're done, this is what the coaster pattern should look like. That concludes our Macrame Floral Coaster pattern. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and liked the technique used to create this round-like design by weaving the ends of the cords at the back of the pattern. We didn't have to make other knots to seal the sides together. All we needed to do is tuck the cords on both sides through the loops in the back. So the actual size of the coaster pattern can vary depending on the actual size of the cord that you will use. In the tutorial, I've used 4mm cord, and the one here, the purple one, I use 5mm. As you can see, it is slightly larger than the one I'm holding here. If you guys are interested in the materials that we used in today's tutorial, you can head on over to BOCHIKNOT.com for further details. We also have a 2-for-1 cord deal for new subscribers only, so make sure you download our free 50 knots and sentence ebook, and then you will be prompted with the 2-for-1 cord deal. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.